Welcome to the Let's Chop It Up podcast. I'm your host, Kai. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back, and I got my boy Charleston White with me. Appreciate you coming through, bro.
What's up, black man? Yeah,
man, I'm good.
Already.
But before we get into like all the bullshit that everybody want to hear, man, can I just get like a story of your upbringing and all the good things you do that the media don't show you?
Yeah, they very rarely talk about what I do in real life. I started out doing intervention juvenile work, working with the kids in the juvenile facilities because I grew up in the boys' home. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that was my purpose in life. When I look back in hindsight, I got a lot of opportunities, even in the system. Yes. The system worked for me. So I don't have anything to say about the system. I met white people who believe they can make a difference in children's life as well as black people, Asian staff, Hispanic staff. They didn't mistreat children. I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but I was in an environment where we was nurtured. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I come from a nurturing home. Mm-hmm. My mother was very loving. I wasn't abused. I wasn't molested. I wasn't neglected. I don't know what it's like to go to bed hungry. There was always food on the table, food in the icebox, clean clothes, clean sheets. We always lived in a nice home. My mother, we prayed at night, so we learned the prayer. As I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord. So we learned, we got on our knees and prayed at night. My mother made sure we bathed every night before we got in the bed, even if she wasn't home. First thing she did when she come home was check the soap to see if the soap was wet. Right. Yeah, so our homework had to be laid out because my mother worked the night shift at General Motors in the early 80s. So that was a pretty
good job right
there. That was pretty a lucrative job. Blue collar workers in the 80s is what built the backbone of America's middle class. So I grew up top tier middle class. Mm-hmm. My mother was the mother who worked hard and then bought the name brand shoes and clothes. For the kids that she's trying to give better, raise with decent morals and values. But because of the culture contradicts and counters what our mothers and fathers would like us to. Facts. But you see what I'm saying? Yeah, so the culture shaped me while my mother was at work. Mm-hmm. I learned racism, or I learned to be hateful and prejudiced from my older uncles.
Yeah, I hear you talk a lot about them when I watch videos.
Yeah. It's just like a lot of niggas get their concepts and beliefs from whatever older males was around them, mm-hmm. right? Whether they believe in the hood, whether they believe in Islam, they got it from an older guy. Well, I'm from the South. I was born in 1977. We got our voting rights in 64. So most of the black people, the older niggas I'm talking to, everything is about the man. Right. When you commit crimes, you go rob the white man. You don't steal over here. You go over there and steal. You go over there and snatch purses. So it was always go downtown and sell fake jewelry. Go downtown and do the 3-card drop. So you go run your game on white folks and then come back here like the Robin Hood concept. So that was always a Southern tradition. It wasn't until gangbanging came, homie, that we would look at one another and say, let's hurt each other. Yes. I remember growing up, there was rules of engagements for black people to fight. Mm-hmm. Hit me first. You would walk around in circles touching y'all's shoulder. Hit me. Yeah. You hit me. You hit me. And it wasn't no blow pass till one of y'all passed the lick, no matter what y'all said. Yeah. Unless you said yo mama. Now, if you said yo mama, that was an automatic fight.
It was over.
At some point, it would put a stick on my shoulder. Knock the stick off then, nigga. I bet you won't knock the stick off. Mm-hmm. Then there was a point where if a black man was on top of another black man, he may deliver 2 or 3 blows and he put his knees on his shoulder, but he didn't stomp him. I can't ever remember as kids seeing black people kick each other while they was on the ground. I seen street guys in apartments in my aunt's them house do it to us, but this guy jumped on his sister, beat up his, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I never seen 2 black guys growing up kick each other on the ground. That was new to me.
Some new stuff.
Yeah. It was always let him get up. Yeah, let him get up. Or if he was down, no, let him go. He all right. And shit, you know, you didn't wake him back up with punches.
Right.
So the culture changed. I remember black people really loving one another in the 80s. I caught a murder case because we killed a white man.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that story a little bit.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that a little more?
Me and 3 of my friends skipped school one day, and we went to a Forum 303 mall just to steal some athletic starter jackets. You know, at the time, athletic starter jacket was very, very popular. My mama could buy me one.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to fit in. Growing up in a good home, and you're not in the hood, the kids from the hood will make you feel like you're not real or you're not equal to them because you didn't grow up in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your fault you didn't grow up in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
It's not their fault that they're growing up in the hood.
Trying to like fit in with them and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because the kids from the neighborhood that we from, they making the football team. They work at the pizza place. They bagging groceries. So they going home at night. I want to do the bullshit. I want to be the trouble kid. I want to do the delinquency things. And what I noticed, the kids who mothers will let them stay out at night, those are the parents whose houses we want to hang out at because they're going to let you do stuff that your mother wouldn't do.
Yeah.
When I came home, I couldn't come home drunk. My mama looking you in your eyes when you come through that door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My mama looking at your body movements to see what, you know, and that's what parents are supposed to do. You're supposed to guard your children.
Exactly.
My mama looking at how you pull them pants up, boy. Why you trying to walk like that? Why all of a sudden you talking like this? So my mother was that kind of mother. If I wanted to go to the skating ring and my mother say, who go take you? And I say, my friend's mama, my mama would have to talk to his mother.
Yeah, it's my mom too. We had to talk to everybody.
Yeah, who go pick y'all up?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I gotta talk to that mother.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever came over to our house, my mother would inquire about, what did your mother and them do? Mm-hmm. Because that would give you pretty much of a background of this kid.
So she could feel like a little easier what you're going out there with.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So the kids who I couldn't take home to say that, those are the kids who I would hang with and get in trouble with. The kids who can come to my mom's house and they mom, those are the kids I didn't get in trouble with. So when I got to middle school, that's when I got exposed to the 8th graders and the 9th graders who were doing criminal things. Because I come from the 6th grade, 7th grade elementary school kids, wasn't none of this group criminal. Mm-hmm. I didn't start meeting my delinquency and criminal friends till 8th grade. So I met some in 7th grade. But it wasn't until I started meeting other kids from other middle schools. Long as because I grew up in a suburban neighborhood, homie. Yeah. All our mama and them were good. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of like the first group out of my I'm like kind of like the first kid out of my elementary group to start getting in trouble.
Yeah.
I remember when Colors came out in like 87, 88. I was in the 6th grade going to the 7th grade.
This is a movie, Colors?
Yeah, the movie Colors, about the Crips and the Bloods.
Okay, I'm not too familiar with it. It's called Colors?
Yeah, it's called Colors.
Check that out.
I had never seen Crips and Bloods in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, we lived in Arlington. I lived around the corner from Bobby Valentine, the manager of the Texas Rangers. We didn't see no Crips and Bloods.
Yeah.
But they was around in the ghetto. When we saw Colors, we started wearing bandanas, wanting to be gang related. So we were picking characters out of these movies that we would like to portray and play. Once we got introduced to gangster rap, because not soon after Colors, here come NWA. Dope man, yeah, that's me. Dope man, Boys in the Hood was our boy. When that Boys in the Hood came, it gave you all the say, man. So now you got the people down south. If y'all been watching Snowfall, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you've been paying attention to Snowfall, at some point they had to leave L.A. because L.A. started warring with each other over this crack shit. Mm-hmm. So they came down south to expand the territory, right? They went to Little Rock. That's where banging in Little Rock come from. So now we looking at these California niggas with these big rings on, these Jerry curl. Man, shit. Everybody down south started mimicking these country boys. Mm-hmm. The country boy been shooting shotgun. These niggas come with Tech 9s and Mac 11, all that kind of shit.
Different shit.
Yeah, so they came with some new shit that was introduced to the South. I'm first generation of that.
Yeah.
I'm first generation of watching gangbanging be introduced. Everybody took to it. We was no longer cousins and brothers, and so we took on a culture that was 100% detrimental and destructive to the betterment, to the progress, and to the elevation, and to the lives of black males, black people, and black communities.
Mm-hmm.
And we embraced it with pride. Nothing in America has made black mothers cry more than the gang culture.
I agree.
So here I am, a kid, man. I got my own room. I had my own phone line in the 3rd grade. Do you know how, man, homie, do you know how much pride it was as a kid to have your own room?
Oh, that's like
you got a bunk bed in there, the stairs on the bunk bed, you got your matching desk, you got your Nerf basketball goal, and you got your own, homie, that's like,
you had it made, man.
Come on, homie.
You had it made.
So,
Especially if you got another sibling too. You know
then I got a brother. He got his own room.
Yeah, everybody, see, that's you got it made, because like that's not normal in a black community. Everybody used to shacking up and
homie. All my life I have had my own room.
Mm-hmm.
All my life, my nigga, I have had my own room.
I could say that too, man. I was raised both parents, own room. Never wanted for nothing really, sports, and you know what I mean. It was a blessing to do that.
So my mother couldn't teach me the difference between children who come from love and children who don't come from love. That's the difference in the black community. Mm-hmm. The ones who come from love, once they start hanging with the ones who don't come from love, they'll become victims and prey if they don't begin to behave like the ones who don't come from love. The kid who's in the house getting abused and beat by a grown person, an elder, a kid who's not getting beat, when them two fight, the kid who's not getting beat don't stand a chance. He's never been hit that hard before.
Right.
So when you start looking at the backgrounds of niggas who can fight and dangerous and violent niggas, they was people who was abused. And they've been taking their pain and out, so they've been learning how to hurt people because they've been getting hurt. That's where some of the most dangerous niggas in the communities come from being hurt as kids.
Oh, facts.
So I'm a kid been trying to fit in with kids that's been getting hurt, homie.
Yeah.
So I've been having to go overboard to try to play like I'm a killer. But when I got introduced to the gang culture inside the juvenile facility, it was like being accepted by the football team, homie.
How long did you do in the boys'
7
home?
years. 7 years from the age of 6.5 years from the age of 14, and I was discharged just a few months before my 21st birthday, and then my record was sealed. So my record is sealed. So it's no history that I ever committed a murder.
So basically, like you were just saying, you was something you was not, like as like a kid. Like you didn't have to go that route.
Nah.
Just with the love and everything you had.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had ran away from home, homie, and was just out doing some shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was just out doing some shit.
That's interesting, man. It's a lot of kids that's going through that want to fit in with the crowd and things like that, and when they come from a loving home like that.
Yeah, they run away from home, loving home, to go be out and off in the ghetto, barely take baths, eat some of the most unhealthy food, sleep in some of the most nastiest places, and they're around people who really resent you because you really didn't come from that, and they know that.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try to fit in, nigga, when you really not from that, and you can go fit in, but it's always 2 or 3 around there side-eyeing you. When you leave, be saying, man, that nigga ain't from the gutter, homie. He ain't got it out the mud. So you even see it online. Everybody saying, oh, man, you ain't from the trenches. You ain't from, so everybody, why we all have to come from a survival mode to be tough?
That's why the black community, our community, think it's cool, and it's really not at the end of the day. If you're not from that, like, why are you trying to do that? Yeah. You see a lot of kids is getting hurt, and then these senseless indictments and stuff they get in.
And then you let the ones who's coming from that, they really won't escape it when they come to the suburban areas. Mm-hmm. But then you have some that come to the suburban areas and want to contaminate it with the same thing that they're running from, because they feel a need to feel important and bullies feel important because when they walk by people.
Sure.
Because of their own insecurities. Tough guys feel important when everybody know they tough. So if they can trick you into believing that they're really this gangster, they really this killer and cold-hearted people, then they win.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're not. Yeah, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
But when they kill you and it's time for them to be sentenced, they want to try to get a lesser sentence.
Yeah, and that after all the stuff they was saying, it's that I always see like with the YNW Melly situation.
Yeah.
You was saying all this in your raps, and same with Young Thug. Now you in there, it's inhumane. You want less sentences, and things like that.
Yeah. Nah, you don't hear no gangster write home saying, man, they kept me in solitary confinement and I'm going crazy. They ain't doing that.
Cause that's what come with it. You know.
That's what come with it.
Yeah.
Well, this what people fail to realize. Robbing and jacking, that come with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's some people say, man, I hate jackers. That ain't hustle. No, that come with it. Snitching, it comes with it. You might not like it, but robbing, jacking, crossing, friends fucking your woman running off with the money, your woman fucking your friend, all that come with the game. You can't take this out the game. It all comes with it. So if you go play the game, you can't be mad at nobody for snitching. Snitching is a part of the game.
Yes, sir. Definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely
So if you in the game, you can't be mad at no parts or the elements of the game. If you in the game.
Yeah. And I want to touch base on that a little later about two big celebs that's going through that right now. I think you know what I'm talking about. But I was mad indecisive all day to ask like where to start on, like, you know, what everybody really want to hear your opinion on. But since we in Texas, I'm gonna kick it off like this. Like last week, probably mid-February, you got booked to go to Houston for a children's event. Am I correct? And then it got stopped by the Houston Police Department because of like mob ties or something like that. Can you explain what happened with that?
Nah, man. A lady by the name of Miss Sonia Parker, they call her Miss Pap because the name of her organization is Parents Against Predators. Mm-hmm. She had this event, an annual youth mentoring day. So she's been doing this for 16 years. She don't get a lot of community support. She's boots on the ground, grassroots organization. She gets support from the politicians, chief of police, Paul Wall, but she don't get a lot of support. So she came out to one of my events. I had a Guns Down, Stop the Violence rally in Griffin, Georgia. And so she came to my event, and she told me she was having an event, and so I wanted to help promote her event, give her a spotlight, get to shine my light on her, because I got a big following. Excuse me. So she had me scheduled to speak at 2 o'clock on that Saturday, so I was going to speak right after gang unit, Houston Police Department's gang unit. Once the situation with mob ties and rap-a-lot went on, the event flyer was posted online. The city of Houston, the mayor's office, was getting a lot of phone calls. Could have been some trolls. Might have been making some threats. I don't know. I never spoke with nobody from the city of Houston mayor's office. I never spoke with nobody from the Houston Police Department. I got a call from Ms. Pap saying, hey, I just got a call from Houston Police Department. They want me to come to a meeting. Probably about this J. Prince mess. I said, okay, yes, ma'am. I was already in Houston. She hit me back an hour later. She's very upset. She's saying they concerned about, they think somebody go come do something. And I'm telling them, man, this is a kids event. Ain't nobody go do nothing to no kid. Well, they don't want to take no chances because they getting a lot of phone calls. We don't know what the phone call was. But a lot of people was calling as they do. They done it plenty of times. Call up the events and try to get events canceled. Well, he said this about raping white people, and he done said this. So they tried to stop the event. But Miss Pap said, don't nobody help her with nothing, so she ain't stopping her event. So out of respect for her, I withdrew from it.
Just like, so it wasn't like mob ties took you off?
No, there's no mob. Man, this woman is a real, well-respected woman who was on the phone with the city of, they don't have that kind of power.
Okay.
They don't have that kind of power, homie. And they don't even have that kind of power in Houston. They have power in the rap world, but not like that. So I withdrew, homie, out of respect for her, she ain't got nothing to do with what we doing on the internet. She ain't got nothing to do with rap. She ain't got nothing to do with none of this. She really worked with kids that's been molested and sex trafficking. So why wouldn't they just promote her event? So even after all this was said and done, I got mad because I'm thinking, well, why wouldn't they just promote the event and bring more security? So shit, I did what I did best. I got online and went in character so I can help promote the event.
I've seen it. Definitely seen it.
And because I did that, it went viral. The event was a success. Shout out to Miss Pap, Parents Against Predators.
Shout out to Miss Pat, man.
And a enormous support. Many people saw that video, and many people were saying, man, fuck that shit going on between him and Jay Prince. How can I help that woman? And so she's had NFL players, NBA, all kind of people, man, and poured out from all over the world, as well as the United States, to give Miss Pap support now, man. So my job is accomplished.
Okay, no, facts. But can you let me explain? Can you explain to me, because somebody that's from upstate New York and don't know nothing about Texas politics. So you basically said mob ties really don't have no pull down there except in the rap game.
Yeah, just in the rap world.
People make it seem like they like the boogeyman. Everybody's scared of him.
They thought that about Suge Knight, but Suge Knight wasn't he wasn't a street person. Suge Knight was a kid who grew up in a suburban area, mom and dad, great neighborhood, was about no delinquency, and his cousins was from the hood. When he got into the industry, he learned what he learned. He got Death Row. Then when he became CEO of Death Row, then he became a Pyru and started becoming gangster. He was a football player up until the end. But he wasn't gangster. It was the niggas around him were gangster. He was giving them niggas the money, and they was real gangsters, but he wasn't.
So you think
so it's the same. It's the same with Jay Prince. Jay Prince ain't no real street gangster. The black people are the only ones who think rappers and entertainers are real gangsters. Nobody in Houston, nobody in Texas thinks Jay Prince is just ghost boogeyman. Nobody thinks that. No, maybe one person runs something in New York, but don't know one person run nothing in Texas. In Dallas, don't one person run nothing in Texas.
It runs itself, basically.
The game is the game, nigga. Don't nobody supersede the game. Can't no one nigga run, he from this side of town, but he run this whole side. Nobody's that bad in Texas. I ain't seen nobody come from, nobody's that bad in Texas. Where one motherfucker done control everything. Nah.
Yeah, because like I said, from the outside looking in, and they make it seem like that.
Well, we also believe that whoever the Illuminati is, use rappers to control things. We believe the people who control the world use rappers as conspiracy targets. We can't think past entertainment. That's why I say black people are the dumbest people in the world, because they have an entertainment whore's mind. Nobody will believe Jay Prince, homie, run Texas and he got a record label. Nowhere in the world will you believe that. Yeah. People with that much power are not seen talking on microphones and record tapes. But we're so dumb, and they keep these rappers and our entertainers so far in our face, we can't see past them and see who really got power. We really think Jay-Z got some money.
You don't think he got money?
Not compared to a Saudi prince.
Oh, like the people like in Dubai and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nah. You listen, Bill Gates never mentioned Jay-Z's name. See, there's a thing about having money in prestige. He's a former drug dealer. He could never sit with no. They would forever, no. You guys idolize something so tainted. He could never. But because we can't see past these guys, because they are many gods to us, we have become a generation of idol worshipers. We'll denounce Jesus, we'll denounce God, but we'll worship and praise a celebrity who we idolize. That's why we do a God. Mm-hmm. So that's why y'all think Jay Prince is bigger than what he is.
Okay, yeah. I had to check with somebody I know you're an OG out here in Texas. And
I ain't an OG.
Well, like you've been around.
I've been in Texas all my life. I've been living here all my life. I lived a year and a half in California. I've been here all my life. And I'm telling the world, Jay Prince don't run Texas. He don't even run Houston. He have some rap influence. He can persuade some people with his money. But ain't no gangsters meeting with Jay Prince to consult nothing in the streets. That's why he get the young niggas chains back. And he can't stop no real gangsters from dying.
So like I want to put it like this, because like you know him, his junior, and then the uncle, they all went on $1 Million Worth of Game podcast.
Yeah.
And from what I seen, I feel like it looked like he forced them against their will and made them ask them certain questions and stuff like that. Could you watch that interview?
Oh, well, yeah. Everybody know the Rap-A-Lot Records is a bully. They're bullies, but bullies don't run nothing. Bullies only intimidate and bully people who don't have the courage to stand up to them. When they ran the Maxine Waters when the white man got on their ass. That's how you know. Nah, homie, the people with power are very rarely seen, yet very rarely heard. They're not getting on no podcast platforms, not no Real Boss or no Crime Family. Yeah. That's how you know. His children grew up in a private school, raised in a private school. Where did they get to be gangster at? Mob ties. Mob ties ain't got no reach up here in Dallas, Fort Worth.
They don't?
Nah. That's why you ain't never seen an artist sign a Rap-A-Lot Records from up here.
They don't respect that shit.
Houston
like
and Dallas don't even like each other. The nigga ain't got no reach up here. If we go to prison right now today, Houston and Dallas barely even talk to each other. They enemies.
I seen you say that like on a couple of
Houston,
videos.
Dallas, and Fort Worth niggas don't really fuck with Houston niggas. We don't even get along in this state.
Why is that?
Just like New York niggas don't get along with DC niggas. We just don't like one another, that's all.
That's what it is,
But when gangbanging came to Texas, them niggas in Houston wasn't gangbanging. We turned gangster as kids. For them niggas was always players and hustlers. We went gang for them niggas did. Mm-hmm. Them niggas were having problems in prison because Houston was saying, man, why y'all with this Crip and Blood shit, man? That ain't from our city. But the niggas in prison who grew up in the juvenile system went Crip and Blood. So the niggas in Houston started coming in, getting down with the gangs in the juvenile facilities, in the prisons, jails. So, they ain't got no reach up here, homie. No reach. And I ain't scared of no nigga you can put in jail. It's the niggas. I'm scared of the nigga who don't give a damn about going to jail. That's the nigga I'm scared of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the youngins now, like they.
Oh, no. They scared to go to jail too. They just be high on drugs.
Ruthless they are now.
No, they not ruthless.
You don't think so?
They ain't cutting nobody head off. The cartel niggas be ruthless. These niggas shooting from a distance and they not really aiming. They just pointing the gun, pulling the trigger. They ain't walking up and just dome shot no nigga. Boom! Like that. That's ruthless. Yeah. And I don't like bragging. I'm not bragging about this. My brother was 17 years old. Somebody done something to him. My brother caught him at the payphone and talked to him. Up close like me and you with the gun on him. Made him lay face down and killed him execution style.
Wow.
Up close and personal.
Then you say, I think I heard that story. You said because he made a fool of your brother in the club or something like that. And your brother felt like a certain way. And
made him beg for his life in front of a bunch of people and didn't kill my brother. So what I'm saying is that's ruthless. But to just jump out and spray a gun in a crowd of people, that's cowardly. Mm-hmm. That's cowardly. You and 5 niggas go kill one nigga because somebody paid. That's not ruthless. Because your gun bigger than spit a bunch of bullets. That's coward shit. You ain't gonna walk up and up close and kill that nigga. Right. Because you can't see a dead. You can't. Most niggas, this how you know these niggas ain't killers. They ain't real killers. Go to the funerals and watch what happened when they open the casket. They go crazy. Oh, man, my nigga. Long as that casket closed, they up there singing and preaching, they gonna have a little cheer out. They gonna be. But when they gotta look at that dead body, that's when you see, oh, man, these niggas really ain't gangsters. Go back and watch the Italian movies. They don't cry at funerals.
They just, you know.
They don't go put a nigga on a t-shirt, none of that. They all that old punk ass shit. They put a nigga face on him, long live. They don't do none of that.
They just take it for how it is.
Yeah.
Because they know it comes with it, you know.
Who did it? And go get who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Who try to find, but yeah, they just take, yeah. But these gangsters crying at funerals, get to jail and calling and cussing their mom and girl out because she won't come get them. And then they go to jail, and the same niggas they was shooting at and killing, they find a way to get along in there. They start going to Jumu'ah services together, praying together, having prison spreads and sharing bowls of food together. But they were enemies out here. Why they can't do this out here, homie?
That's why you always say you recommend jail for a nigga's ass, right?
Yeah, I recommend it.
But yeah, like to switch gears though, you know, I'm heavy on YouTube. You know, I watch a lot of your content and a lot of other people's content. And lately, I've been seeing with your content and Math Hoffa content that you guys has a certain like beef right now. And then he said you said something about his daughters or something like that.
Yeah, I don't even know this guy, homie. First, it was some guy named Hocus Pocus, 45th. Don't know him. So Hocus Pocus came. One of them came to Clubhouse accusing me of saying something about his daughters. I'm saying, homie, I don't know you. You do know me. You said something a year ago about something I got on about my daughters. I said, homie, I don't even know if you got daughters. I don't know you, nigga. You do know me. Say, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You mad because I don't know you? So now they saying, well, you, okay, man, okay. Yeah, I said something about your daughters, nigga. Fuck it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, it's the internet. Fuck it, I said it. Fuck your daughter. Fuck them in they pussies. I pray in the name of Jesus that they uncles fuck them. One of them freaky ass cousins would play house and thump they pussies. Yeah, I said it. And meant every goddamn word of it. Fuck him and his daughters. I don't know that nigga. Yeah. It's just like any other nigga say, oh man, fuck them old country ass Texas niggas, man. We don't know one another, so fuck him.
Yeah. Do you think that's like what you just said about the daughter? That's where like people can't understand your point of view, and that's where they come to hate you at. And when you say like,
I don't give a damn what they understand. Wasn't it entertaining?
That's the character, right?
Yeah, it's on the internet. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Those aren't real insults. His daughters will never hear these words unless he say, hey baby, look what this man said about you. Yeah. All of my content is age restricted on social media.
And then I seen today too, I was checking your channel out too, that you said that Math Hoffa caught rape accusation.
Yeah,
or
there's a young lady who was in the battle rap world. I played a whole hour-long video of her giving detailed descriptions of 2 years ago, her accusing Math Hoffa of rape. Yeah, so I've never been accused of nothing like that. Yeah. No accusations, none. This young lady was very detailed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very detailed. So, you know, they pick and choose, homie. But no, I ain't say nothing about his daughters till I don't even know the guy. So the guy came forward saying I said this. I'm trying to tell him, man, I ain't gonna keep backing down. So, yeah, I said it, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. Yeah, I said it. And so then, you know, they talk to New York, talk to country, talk. Nigga, fuck New York, too. Nigga, fuck Texas. I don't give a damn about no state. You niggas pledge allegiance to a state. Nigga, I'm gonna feel disrespected if you disrespect my last name before you disrespect Texas. Nigga, this is the plantation. You mad because a nigga said fuck the plantation? But I'm from the plantation. When you went to prison, what did the paperwork say? The state of New York versus Math Hoffa. How can you be representing New York, but you don't represent the last name your mother and father gave you? You got more pride in this state that you don't clean up, you don't help nobody in. And this state don't give a damn about you either, but you love this state so much you wouldn't kill and die and go to jail for it. I'm going to send you to jail. I'm going to keep disrespecting you nigga states that you don't own none in. I ain't disrespect your family. I ain't disrespect your mother. I'm disrespecting these niggas' favorite rappers, they hoods, they cities, and they states. And they willing to throw their lives away, abandon their children, abort their mothers, to go to prison to say, yeah, man, nigga said fuck New York. I'm gonna kill that nigga if he said fuck New York. Well, man, your baby mama said fuck your mama. It's some women saying some things to you niggas, nigga. Yeah, listen to them. Don't pay attention to me. Listen to what your children are saying. Why y'all so in tune to what I'm saying? I said fuck Texas before, and I ride around Texas like a nigga won't touch me.
Yeah,
I done said fuck Chicago and went to Chicago. I done said everywhere I done said fuck. And what I realized, don't nobody want to go to jail. They want to just be able to kill me, sneak and do it, and go away with no consequences. That's a coward. Because a man accepts his consequences, accepts responsibility for his choices and his decisions, let alone his actions.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm aware that the things I say hurt a lot of people's feelings, but my words haven't really hurt nobody.
So you say your words don't hurt nobody. You like I kind of like different that because it's like people that's really like I want to do something to this guy, this and that.
I ain't hurt you. I didn't hit you.
Yeah.
I didn't borrow no money from you and didn't pay it back. I don't make noise in your neighborhood where your kids can't sleep at night. You came to watch me. I don't send out invitations to be heard. How you mad? How I hurt you and you came to hear this? How? I don't even know you listening. I don't even know, so how I hurt you? And while you worried about how I hurt you, who have you hurt recently? While you worried about a man who don't know you online who done hurt your feelings. I thought sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. I thought when we tell our kid, Daddy, he over there talking, let him talk, son, long as he don't put his hands on you. Let him talk, long as he don't put his hands on you. Did he get in your face and disrespect you? So you're hurt by what somebody said online? You're a fucking pussy.
Basically, you saying like
you're a fucking pussy.
You getting hurt by some shit online.
You're a fucking pussy.
Your real life, you shouldn't be getting hurt over that shit.
You're a fucking pussy, because while you're hurt by somebody who's something online, the person that you borrowed money from that you ain't paid that money back, but you think it was just $20 they heard about that. Yeah, they heard about that. That neighbor whose house you live next to and you barely cut your grass, they heard about that. So why are you letting somebody online who told you he playing a character hurt your feelings?
I guess people just look at it in a different lens.
Well, come die behind it then, nigga. Ain't nobody died behind it. Ain't nobody killed me behind it, so they can't be too hurt.
That's a fact.
Yeah, get off the internet and go do something in real life, and it probably won't hurt.
Well, since we on New York, famous YouTubers, there's another one that I see you have problems with. He go by the name of Hassan Campbell, and I heard that y'all was cool at first, and he's supposed to come down here, do charity work with the kids and give back. But
he never showed up.
He flaked on you.
Yeah, he never showed up.
What happened with that?
Man, I don't know. He never showed up. I feel like for a guy to talk how we talk online and be so critical of rappers and so voice and opinionated about the community and the black community, you got to be able to have something in the community you're doing. So when these guys cut off these microphones and go in the community, what can they point at and say, man, this is what I do. I mentor kids. Well, where you mentor them at? What's the? Don't just say, well, I talk to young niggas. Okay, in what manner? Where? What time of day? So all these guys, how many talking? So when I got into it with T.I. and Boosie son, he took to the airwaves, talking like I'm a fake community activist. How can he be a community activist and he saying this and doing that to kids? Well, man, a 19-year-old ain't no kid to me.
That's an adult.
Yeah.
18, you as an adult in the U.S.
And if you step to me like a man, then my response would be to treat you like one, especially if you come aggressive with threats. I want to live. So Hassan came out, said what he said. I'm saying, man, homie, I done invited you. For one, you got my phone number. Nigga, I done invited you, my nigga, to come to all kind of events at Meadowbrook Middle School, the high school, Manor High School in Austin when I took all the rappers with me. He never showed up. So I realized he just talking. Then I found out that around the age that he said he was being molested and sexually assaulted by African Bambaataa, that nigga was 17, 18 years old.
Getting sexually assaulted by African Bambaataa.
Yeah, he was 17, 18 years old. So in my mind, man, ain't no 17, 18-year-old nigga taking no molestation. He consented to dick.
So you saying he was going over there to be like, yo.
Well, when I heard him describe his first encounter with African Bambaataa in New Jersey, he called it a experience. He didn't identify it as when he first molested me. Mm-hmm. He said my experience with Bam. My first experience with Bam.
What did he say? He was getting thied or something like that?
Yeah, he said he was thiging him. Well, maybe in order for a nigga to thigh you, you got to keep your thighs tight, don't you?
Right.
Got to keep them motherfuckers tighten up. He pushing that dick up through them thighs. Why you just don't let him come on through? Fuck it, nigga, unloosen them thighs so you can get on through there. But for it to keep feeling good, you got to keep, because the bottom, he say he put grease in them thighs.
Yo,
so that means he got to keep them thighs pressed together, laying on his belly, while he pressed that dick up through there. No, and he want us to believe, nah, man, that's too much shit you got to do to stand still. Yeah.
That's crazy. That sounds crazy.
And then at some point, he started pushing that dick off in him. At first, he started pushing it through his thigh. Then he started pushing it through his ass. Mm-hmm. After he get through pushing through his ass, he put his clothes on. He walked back home. The next day, I have again. How do he get back up here? How do Bam get him back up here to fuck him some more? He walked back up there and ring the doorbell. Knock on the door. Who is it? Hassan? Oh, shit. Come on in, nigga. God damn it. Man, say, come on in, baby. Leave again. How did Bambada get him to come back again? Putting that good dick on him.
So you basically saying
good dick will have you come back. I'm telling you, good dick. Man, listen, I ain't never say. Let me just say this. Good dick is the only thing that'll make a hoe keep coming back when she say she don't want that dick.
Facts.
That's it. So I see a hoe going to get dick, hollering she didn't want it, but kept going back to get it. Hoe, man, that's a rotten hoe. And a dirty leg bitch. Mm-hmm. A woman or a stomped down hoe wouldn't do no such thing. And come to find out, they say the boy was selling his back to Bam. They said he was a male prostitute. Because he came out and said, well, man, Bam is how I fed my family. That's why I never put him in jail.
See, that's what I was going to say. It had to be like some money or something.
Well, Bam probably, it's a lot of niggas. They like, man, Bam probably was buying his back, buying that Hassan back. Yeah, you know, some niggas like shorty and ribs, some niggas like baby back ribs. Bambada like Hassan back and was buying that back.
You want to know what's so crazy about that African Bambada thing? Like, he is such like a legend to some people's eyes, and he never like gets talked about how like
nobody even question it.
Like R. Kelly or something, like
nobody even question it. And according to Hassan, he was buying, he was pressing in a lot of backs. Yeah. That's
like
Bam.
A lot of famous people that's I heard like a lot.
I don't know. I know that's where the name Bambada come from. He was bamming them boys' bottoms.
Yo, stop.
That's what they told me, unless they were just high-siding and joking. They said
crazy. That's
where the Bambada come from. He go bam that bottom.
That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah. And he said he was bruising Hassan bottom. Yeah, he said his cheek was purple.
They said it was his favorite, right?
Yeah, you know them dark-skinned niggas like them red bone. Yeah, it's like interracial fucking in their mind. Yeah. He really wanted a white girl that went and got him Hassan Campbell and made him into a motherfucking Karen.
But why did Hassan Campbell call you a crackhead and things like that? Because I seen him on the academics platform, and on his platform he says you're a crackhead and things like that.
That man, they either go call you crackhead or gay. You ain't never heard nobody from Texas say it. Think about that.
People that actually know you.
You ain't even all the blogs. Texas has more popular blogs than any state in the union right now. When you go looking at Dallas Global, Say Cheese TV, BG, man, all these Say No to School, all these Texas-based platforms. Mm-hmm. I done got into it with Trap Boy Freddy, Yellow Beezy, Earl Spence, Steven Jackson, Pimp C people. Ain't now one of these people say, oh man, that nigga a dope smoking ass nigga. Not one person. Ain't now a person called me a rapist. It's always the bloggers from other states.
So they're just like some defense mechanism shit they could try to say about you.
Well, they stay lying. Mm-hmm. I ain't lied on a nigga yet. That's why I don't just make outlandish comments like that. Everybody in the state of New York says Hassan Campbell was consensually fucking Bambada. You don't hear nobody from Texas, none of these platforms, to say anything about me negatively. And me and OG Percy stay into it. Mm-hmm. Me and OG Percy. So if I was a real crackhead, OG Percy, they would have been said it. I would have been discredited because I've offended everybody.
Yeah.
So think about that. If I got any victims out there, as offensive as I've been, the victims would have been come forward.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't been nice to nobody. I've been disrespecting everything everybody love.
No, I definitely see that when I, watch it. Because I'm a big fan, so I see
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean?
I've been playing the villain. I come to the internet not to be liked. I intentionally come to rub people the wrong way, make niggas mad, disrespect, because this is the culture of black men.
Mm-hmm. And why do you think being like that's like, because I remember you said you tried to be that positive guy going around speaking, but it wasn't until you brought this character that
I got frustrated. I got frustrated, homie. I got tired of going to kids' funerals. I got tired of going to D.C., man. And we working on these laws and legislation, and there's white people up there trying to help us get these niggas out of jail. And then come back to the hood, these niggas blaming white people. It's police, my nigga, giving me the game to help these young niggas how to get off gang fire. Mm-hmm. It's law enforcement going into the school saying, hey, man, Charleston and these group of guys, man, they'll be good to talk to these kids at this school. But niggas saying, fuck the police. I got tired of niggas, homie. So I came to the internet, my nigga, to play out of frustration. Man, fuck you bitch ass niggas, nigga. Fuck a crab, nigga. Fuck a blood, nigga. You niggas ain't helping bury the babies, nigga. So that was my outlet to not to be hateful in real life. Just like everybody come to the internet to be poetic and prolific on the internet, but in real life they're pieces of shits. I come to the internet to do the same thing, to be something that I'm not in real life.
Now I just think we just thrive off like negative things.
Well,
and shit. Like that's
2 years into it, that's when I realized it and turned it up a notch and started talking about dead people like the rappers. At first I wasn't talking like that. I started going overboard because I realized that's what they want. That's what they'll pay for. That's what'll get me on the big screen. But I gotta be able to consistently do it and not back down when it's brought to me. So I had to create a character. What we gonna name the character? Nigga, I don't know. Nigga, fuck. Nigga, come back, Charleston Blue. No, we can't take that. Oh, he a snitch. Oh, he look like Cat Williams. Oh, look at them thin dreads. Ah, that's Rat Williams. God damn it, that's it. So when I got the name, I turned it up a little bit more, and I realized negativity will conquer the algorithm. That's why I conquer the algorithm.
Nah, you definitely like
I mastered this shit, brother.
Yeah, I definitely when I look at your videos and like hear your interviews, you definitely strategic man that's smarter than what people give you. You know what I mean? But you recently like flew like a lot of like mothers that lost their kids in the Chicago area, like Tuka's mother, FBG Duck, Lil Snoop, not from Chicago, but you flew her out too.
We had Mo3 mom there.
Mo3's mom. Yeah. And but you said that like it turned sour at a point because what point, like, cause that's like a crazy thing, I mean amazing thing to do, to fly people out, you know, get manicures, pedicures and all this.
Massages.
So where did it turn sour at?
When I brought Rainwater into it, and then the mothers, not all the mothers, but
Rainwater is Mo3 manager, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, the mamas secretly, they doing what their kids doing, beefing. I think God wanted the world to see Tuka's mother. The other mothers was given an opportunity to be a part of something. Man, God gave me this vision to bring the mothers' voices to the culture. They pain. And that vision came from every time I ride with my mama to go visit my brother in prison, that's all I saw in the visitation room. When I'm volunteering to go see a kid in the juvenile facilities, that's all I see in the prison visitation rooms. At the casket, nigga, the person that's sitting down in front of the casket got the most pain on their face, but everybody else pretending. So I wanted to bring that pain to the culture, just like a rap video. So in the process of trying to organize it, it ended up becoming an idea to reconstruct a murder trial and bring what a murder trial would look like to the community in the form of a town hall, stop the violence, public safety awareness meeting. So that was the goal. We got a judge. We got Dallas County, a district attorney's office. We got a prosecutor from the homicide division. We got a Judge Alex Kim from the 323rd Judicial Juvenile Courts, who sits on a lot of capital murder cases. We got Miss Keisha King from the Dallas County Juvenile Detention Center, who's been working with the young niggas who kill. We had a mother who buried her son, who was playing gangster, who wished that Judge Alex Kim probably would have sentenced her son to TYC. And then we went and got the mothers who have buried their sons to gun violence. So they're the victims. The prosecutor is the prosecutor. The judge is the judge. And then I went and got 4 guys who killed somebody when they was kids and put all this together. So you got the murderers, you got the murder victims, you got the judge, you got the prosecutor. And the name of the event was called Murder Changed Me. And nobody wanted no money. I spent my own money flying them in, booking the event. We booked a black-owned guy to cater the food. So it was a pretty costly event with no intentions of making no money on it. If we wanted, well, I ain't gonna say we. When God gave me the vision, it was for the people to see the culture, not to sell it. But I didn't know how big it would become. I just knew we was doing something phenomenal. So once we put it together and I started bringing people from the entertainment industry in, everybody started licking their lips. Netflix started, so everybody started licking their lips on me. And then one mother started saying, well, since you bought these mothers some airline tickets and I didn't have to fly in, man, can I just get some money? So I'm like, God damn.
That's when they usually start, when they see like
yeah,
there's about to be some money getting poured into it.
Yeah, but I've already been giving money. Mm-hmm. When Lil Snoop Memorial was, I helped pay for that, man, that. Taking off of work, hey man, brother, can you just send me some, so I'm man, in my mind, I would want somebody to do this for my mother. So, but this mother talking about this mother to me, and I'm saying, God damn. This mother jealous of this mother because Say Cheese TV paid this mother more. So I'm in the middle, really, of hurt women. Mm-hmm. And so everything was good, man, long as I was pushing out money. Cash apping this, sending cash, everything was cool. Then the people around me start trying to push me out of the event so they can sell it to the networks. And I'm saying, man, just put it out for free. Let's put this one out for free, and we can do like a tour with this. Because there are more mothers who are burying their children. Don't necessarily have to be rappers' mothers. It's good to have the rappers' mothers. So we even had Dobie mother in route. But man, when you're dealing with financially struggling women who still grieving and in pain, and they're on the internet too, then that's where the problem come in at. You don't see Tuka's mother on the internet. Most people don't even know what she looked like. And so when I finally got to her, I said, okay, God, maybe I've been helping the wrong mothers. And I started feeling guilty. Man, maybe I'm helping the wrong mothers. She's an honorable woman. The world needs to hear from her. But she's not loud. She's not bitter. She's not angry. She was just happy to have a vacation for a couple of days. Mm. She wasn't looking for nothing, but God blessed her while she was here. And the others became envious and jealous. Not Mo3 mother, because she didn't really hang with us. That was Mo3 mother's first time speaking publicly about the death and the murder of Melvin. I started paying attention that her mother, his mother said, y'all know him as Mo3, but I know him as Lil Melvin. Mm-hmm. So Lil Melvin became alive to me. Not Mo3. So I started listening to the mothers. But the most phenomenal part about the event was when you listen to the killers.
Why you say that?
Because the mothers start seeing their sons in the killers. Not just seeing people who have killed like the people killed their sons. At first, they were looking at them like, yeah, you the nigga who could have killed my son. But as the killers began to talk about their mothers and their relationships and how they grew up, the mothers started sympathizing and seeing their sons in the killers. It was a beautiful event. So, I gave the event to some people. I gave the taping. My crew taped it and everything. We gave the taping to some people. They put their hands on it. They kept trying to drag it, to edit it. They wanted to compete with 50 Cent's murder rapper, so they wanted to do. And I'm saying, man, just put it out, just so the people need to hear from these mothers and hear from these killers and see this judge. And so I gave it away. So all the people I gave it to, they shopping it for. It was a lot of money on the table. And so everybody got mad at me because I said, man, God didn't give me this no vision to make this about money. Let's put this out for free, and let's try to make money on the next ones.
You're really trying to help the mothers see like the stories that they go through and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, what did it do? It'll open up speaking engagements for the mothers to be booked here, booked there, and then we'll take it to another state and maybe sell some tickets, do some registration fees, put it on Eventbrite, have some vendors come out. But nah, man, it wasn't about no money. It was about really hearing from Tuka's mother for the first time.
Yeah, I see like with Tuka's mom, like you have like that connection with her compared to the other ones because you felt so like bad that her son name is spoken such a negative light. He's in every rap song. The kids is calling it their weed and stuff like that. And
in all these years, you never heard nobody say he hurt somebody.
Yeah, I'm really into like the Chicago stories on YouTube, and I never heard like
you never heard nobody say
his name into that, like except him getting killed at the bus stop.
And what get me, homie? His mom at home frying chicken. Most people don't know Tuka had to fight the niggas he was cool with when he first moved over there. He was just a kid who could fight. He was handsome. He had charisma, and the girls liked him. He had just got suspended from school. Won his first wrestling match. What kid gets suspended from school and call home and say, Mama, I got suspended. Man, the teacher would mess with me, but I won my wrestling match, Mama. Most kids will go skip and be gone and playing hooky and deal with it later.
Yeah, because they want to deal with it right then and there.
Not only that, you got a free pass to go out before you suspended during school. So you get to go do whatever you want to do throughout the day before you got to be home by 4. But he called his mother. He said, Mama, I'll be home in a little bit. A minute later, she got a call saying you need to come up pretty dead. A minute later.
That fast.
When you hear how his little sister, his sister ended up going to a mental hospital because the smoking Tuka drove these people crazy. This woman was pleading. The brother crashed out because when he got out of the boot camp, somebody said, hey, man, them the people that killed your brother. He just went over there shooting. Them wasn't even the people.
That's crazy.
So we celebrate the people that caused this detriment to this woman. And I'm saying, how can we do that? And not once nobody ever thought to say, man, let's talk to her, see what's going on. Nobody. So
another reason I think why they don't, because like her son, the populous people in the world right now, the Lil Durks, the King Vons, was going against them, her son, and that side he was on compared to like their side. So everybody's gonna ride with that.
So this what people say. This what people say to me. What about King Von's mama? You disrespecting him and he dead. They did it to Tuka for 10 years. What about his mama? Y'all never said nothing. Y'all go take pictures of the mural with this guy. But y'all make me to be a villain for disrespecting a guy who been disrespecting a kid that they killed. The day Tuka, man, that woman was pleading. His sister damn near went crazy. They could not deal. They've never been able to grieve because Tuka have never been able to rest. So I wanted to bring to the internet everything that our culture is. It took me a while to fine tune this character to put the culture in the character.
Sound like you say you compare it to the like Dolomite, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been telling people that from day one. I'm the new Dolomite. I'm taking the same formula. First, I talking about raping and killing white men.
Mm-hmm.
Now the niggas got him away, so now I had to get off the white folks and get on the niggas, because the niggas started attacking me for talking about white folk.
Man, how that work? You know what I mean?
I'm on the niggas' ass. Don't you see me slaughtering these niggas? I get back to white folks soon, but right now I got to slaughter these niggas because they done got in the way. Now I can't even talk about how bad the white folks done her, because these niggas threatening me. At first I was talking about I kill a white man. Oh, you ain't never killed nobody. You ain't never done nothing. Damn, nigga, I rape white bitches. Y'all, he a rapist. He a rapist in the... They just went to... Man, let me make white folks mad. Why y'all get mad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so... yeah.
Yeah, man, that's pretty interesting. But this topic, I'm gonna stay on the Chicago topic, but I hate to even talk about this because I love my mom and I got a loving mother, but you know, FBG Durk mom recently said she created a OnlyFans and then like, what do you think about a mom saying that?
Man, listen, that woman had 10 kids. She done buried 5. She can't. I ain't gonna say she can't do no wrong. But whatever she got to do to grieve and get through life, man, we can't judge her for a motherfucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
FBG Durk manager robbed him of everything.
Of his earnings
She can't, FBG Durk manager got it where she can't get a YouTube page. She can't get nothing in her son's name. Nothing. All the views he got, all the, man, she can't get nothing. What was so admirable, a story she told me, when FBG Durk got his first big check, he went out and bought a $50,000 Rolex, a big Rolex. Her car was broke down that day. Transmission was gone. When he got back home that day and saw his mama's transmission was gone, he went and took that watch back and went and got his mama a car. Kind of kid he was. He was robbed of his earnings. It's just like now, homie. If something was to happen to me, my family wouldn't know how to get my YouTube money and go get it. They wouldn't know how to do that. My manager and them would. So I trusted my manager and them and my publisher and them go play right. So they don't know how to go recoup all that. So by the time she's dealing with the industry, she's hurt, she's grieving, she's the manager raw. So now the industry don't want to deal with her. The record label. Everybody done fucked over, homie. So her only recourse is, nigga, she in survival mode.
Right, like trying to find somewhere to make some type of money.
She got 5 more kids, my nigga.
Yeah, but it seemed, she said, like, if I'm not mistaken, she made what, 32,000 or something.
I believe
like that
her.
The first week.
I believe her.
You think it's just more people just curious to see, oh man, what's she doing on
Yeah.
here, man? Know what I mean?
Yeah, they want to ridicule and talk about her, so they go look. Every day they go look. If she make a video, they want to go do it because they want to watch her fall.
Mm-hmm.
So in the process of her falling, God might use them as the stepping stone and the table for her to eat a feast in front of her. But nah. She, you know, you heard the song, man, on Good Time. Niggas trying to be alive, struggling. Let's go listen to that Good Time song, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Then you think about Mama Duck and leave her alone.
I had seen it before I got here. I had seen a YouTube headline. I ain't clicked the video, but it said that you bought it, the OnlyFans.
I plead the fifth. Yeah, I'm peeking and not speaking, nigga. Yeah, I'm peeking and not speaking. I got an alias name, Willie Jones, but yeah, I'm in there.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm in there. I want to see if it squirt.
Was the content?
No, she ain't took it there yet. You know, she ain't got naked yet.
What is it, like just lingerie or something?
Oh, nigga, you got to go subscribe. I had to spend my money to go look at it, nigga. Y'all buy it too.
Yeah, man. I'll probably pass on that one right there.
Man, just go peek. You ain't got to speak. Just go peek. Yeah. Like paying tithes.
Yeah. But recently, T.I. and Boosie been a hot topic on the internet because Boosie found out that T.I. allegedly told
he been knowing. He didn't find out. He been knowing, man.
So why do you think he made such a big deal of it right now when they supposed to drop a joint album that they already completed? Like, why do you think he made a big deal of it now?
Cause he want to fit in with the internet.
Mm-hmm.
He want to fit in with the internet, man. He been knowing that, my nigga. Him and T.I. been fucking with each other for over 10 years. Nigga, he been knowing that. This shit ain't been no secret.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the internet make it new. And Boosie, he ain't loyal to our people. He loyal to the disloyal fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he trying to appease the crowd. He playing for the crowd.
Yeah, and I seen you like you was in Atlanta, and when he had that big paperwork party.
Yeah, I went by there. I went by there by accident. Most people think I went by there just trolling. But I had an event, a book with a promoter that had a podcast full of strippers. And they got a cooking podcast called Kitchen X. And so I was booked right around the corner. So my driver, as we was driving, said, there go T.I., this T.I. spot right here. And we said, oh, show wheels, man. And then my publicist said, hey, man, there go T.I. right there. So I was like, hold on, man, slow down. So that was just an impromptu starting recording. But, man, I was, one block around the corner. And we was already late for the event. So I didn't go by there. I just ended up stumbling by there and took advantage of a situation that I knew I could capitalize off of and go viral. I keep telling y'all, man, anytime my camera on, I'm playing on the internet.
Right. That's what sells. You know,
man, listen, when I got on the internet, I thought everything on here was for entertainment purposes only. I didn't know you came on here to promote a business. I thought this is the place you play. And my nigga always told me that social media is a con man's dream. A nigga with game and a nigga know how to run game and conversation, and a motherfucker look and listen to you, nigga ought to be able to get rich off the internet. So that's what I set out to do. And
he said it such on a big on the biggest platform on Vlad TV.
Yeah.
And you say anything on Vlad TV is gonna go viral, especially if it's something like that.
Yeah, Vlad pay him well to keep those numbers going.
He said 40,000 or something like that an episode.
Yeah, but I doubt if he paying him 40,000 an episode because Vlad is a Jew, so a Jew go Jew you. But no, man, he probably give him 40,000 a month. Not. He probably give him $40,000 a month. You gotta file a 1099 on them $40,000 an episode. Vlad pimping Boosie. Vlad is Boosie's lifeline because Boosie not really getting booked for shows. He ain't making new music. He ain't selling albums. So he's left to have to talk. He would thrive much more if he had his own podcast and brought them celebrities in and do the Boosie thing. And he had his own YouTube channel where he was showing at his house. For that nigga make a killing.
I think that too, because he's mad entertaining. Boosie, like you can't take that from him. You know what I mean? So
but Vlad pimping on that boy. He got him a good nigga.
Oh man, but I recently in the news there was a lot of people hated you, like your response to this, but a guy named, correct me if I'm wrong, Tyrese Nichols, is that his name, was killed by 6 Memphis police officers, and then people was really upset with your response, and I just wondered like why you feel about that situation.
I don't give a fuck about the police killing no grown nigga.
Why?
As many kids we got down in America and don't nobody blink or bat an eye, who give a fuck about the police killing a nigga, a grown nigga? Yeah, they don't do it a lot. Yeah, so I ain't got time to worry about the police killing a grown nigga. All my focus is on the children I help. Yeah, the police can kill a nigga tomorrow. I wouldn't give a damn. They can just walk up to a nigga innocently, sitting in the car ordering breakfast in the morning and kill him. I wouldn't be mad about shit because I know ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Yeah, I know the police can kill us every day for the next 10 years and black people wouldn't do nothing.
So that's why you just said like
I ain't got time to care. I ain't got time to care, nigga. I'm gonna do something. So why would I care? Yeah, I don't care about the police mistreating a nigga. I think it's good for the race.
That's interesting too. Like in another one, like it wasn't the police, but the George Zimmerman and the Trayvon Martin. You said you was on what George Zimmerman, like you didn't mind what he did to Trayvon Martin.
Nah.
And why is that?
I ain't never mad at the white person for killing a nigga. I'm mad at a nigga for killing a nigga. Because in my mind, the lion's supposed to kill the gazelle. Yeah, we already know this is what goes on. So if a Mexican kill a nigga, I ain't mad at the Mexican. I'm mad at a nigga for not killing white people. I'm mad at niggas for not doing shit to them. So that's what I be mad about. I'm mad, man, why that nigga who was standing there recording that shit didn't jump on that Asian and push the white boy off George Floyd. I want to get that nigga. Yeah. Nah, man, nigga, Trayvon fought. Trayvon was kicking George Zimmerman's ass. Trayvon made George Zimmerman shoot him because he was whooping him. The rest of these niggas ain't making nobody kill them. From Eric Gardner to Mike Brown to ain't none of these niggas. Nigga, they dying like cowards to me. No. So I ain't got no sympathy. Nigga, homie. I think nigga white folks supposed to do us bad. We supposed to do white folks bad. So why you mad if a white person do you bad, nigga? They doing us way better than I would be doing them, I think, sometimes. Yeah, this generation of black people weak. And the motherfucker, they think white folks supposed to be nice to them and kind to them. But they steady complaining how bad the history of whites and blacks was. What have y'all done to make white folks not kick y'all ass? Our ancestors was doing some shit. Nigga, we deserve our ass kicking. Yeah, we deserve a police shooting at least once a month. Just dry kill a nigga.
It's an interesting point of view on
yeah,
that.
Yeah, to take the focus off us killing us.
That's interesting. All right, so I see now you doing stand-up comedy and stuff. So how was that going for? Cause I know it's different from the screen, telling jokes and then going and live in front of people's faces. Like, how was that transition going for you?
It's difficult, but I'm learning. I haven't done this. I've done 17 shows. I haven't done the same set twice. Mm. And everybody keeps saying these shows is good. Mm. I'm for one, I'm taking the craft serious because I respect the craft. I've been studying comedy since I was a kid. I've always wanted to be a comedian. I've always wanted to take my internet persona to the stage of comedy in the name of the new Dolomite. So I'm executing a plan and a goal and a purpose that I came to the internet to do. Mm-hmm. Take this character on stage. Yeah. Put him in the movie. And then Charleston can continue to work in the community. And whenever I get frustrated, I put my frustration into the content creation of the character. And then I come back and Charleston replenish Charleston. And then I fine-tune the character by studying the craft of comedy. So not only do am I standing up there telling jokes, but I'm shock jocking. So I ain't just telling jokes, nigga. I'm shock jocking. And then I use satire comedy. Yeah, nigga, your daughter go over there. When you go to jail, nigga, your daughter go get fucked by a perverted cousin, nigga, when your baby mama drop off over there because she got to go to work, nigga, because you in jail. And, you know, I paint an ugly picture, nigga, but go throw something. So people don't get it, but the people those that matter get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those that matter get it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man.
Well, I could tell you, man, I'm a big fan of your content, man. I subscribe to your channels and stuff like that, and your Say Cheese and all the interviews you do, man. I'm a fan. Thank you for coming through, man.
Really? Yeah, we just got in from Mississippi, man. Sold out crowd. Shout out to Measy. Shout out to them street niggas, man. God damn it, y'all know who y'all is that came to the show. Man, shout out to Lil Migo. I was just playing with you by Road Hero, nigga. Don't be mad at me. Parkway, what's up, my nigga? No, they showed me love out there in Mississippi, homie. Rolled out the red carpet.
Shout out Mississippi, man.
The money was good on the front end and the back end. Had me staying at the hotel, proper security, great food. Yeah, I'm a sip nigga now.
Yeah. And before you get out of here, man, just shout out or anything you got coming up and your Instagrams, your socials. Where
they keep taking my Instagram, so fuck Instagram. Just keep rocking with me on the Real Charleston White. And make sure y'all subscribe and download the Game Related Podcast.